When the world thinks of Japan, it dreams. It dreams of cherry blossoms falling like snow, of timeless beauty wrapped in silk, of warriors, stoic, silent, bound by a code older than kings, modern, ancient, mechanical, spiritual. Japan is a nation of contrasts, balanced as if by divine design. But before the shrines, before even the name Japan, there were gods. Let us return to the very beginning, to the story whispered in shrines, etched in scrolls, and passed down from sun to storm. This is the Japanese creation myth, the tale of how heaven and earth came to be. In the beginning, there was nothing. No land, no sea, no sky, only chaos, a swirling, formless mist. From this void emerged the Koto Amatsu Kami, the heavenly divinities of primordial creation. They were silent, watching, existing beyond time. Among them, the first to awaken, Ame no Minakanushi, the heavenly center master. Later came the divine siblings, Izanagi, the male who invites, and Izanami, the female who invites. To them was given a sacred task: create the land of the living. From the heavens they stirred the endless sea with the jeweled spear Ame no Nobuko. As they lifted it, drops fell, solidifying into land. Their first creation, Onogoroshima, the self-forming island. On Onogoro, the Gons prepared a ritual. They would circle the great pillar and speak vows, joining in divine matrimony. But something went wrong when Izanami spoke before Izanagi. Their first children were born. When Izanami spoke before Izanagi, their first children were born. Misshapen, the heavens whispered, the woman must not lead. They began again. This time, Izanagi spoke body of the archipelago. But creation demands sacrifice. As Izanami gave birth to the fire god, Kagutsuchi, agony consumed her, burned from within. The goddess of life died. Overcome with grief, Izanagi descended into the land of death, Yomi, to retrieve her. Yomi was not a place for the living. Rotting shadows clung to every stone, and when Izanagi saw his beloved, her flesh was decayed, her spirit bound to death. Izanagi fled. She followed. She became death itself, and swore she would claim 1,000 lives each day, to which he answered, I shall give birth to 1,500. To cleanse himself, Izanagi bathed in a sacred river, and from this ritual, light returned to the world. 3 divine children emerge: Amaterasu, goddess of the sun; Tsukuyomi, god of the moon; Susanoo, god of storms and seas. They would become the foundation of heaven's rule and Japan's imperial line. Ah, Japan's imperial line. From the heavens, Amaterasu shone over rice fields. Sasino battled sea serpents, and Tsukiyomi kept silent vigil through the night. Their tales were carved into the Kojiki and Nihon Shoki, the oldest chronicles of Japan. Even now, their breath lingers in the wind, in rituals, in shrines, in the rising sun upon a new day in Japan. Before the sword and the brush, before emperors and warlords, before the first name was ever spoken, there was a story, and it began with gods.